Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the Rosy Supernova. Today we are going to talk about food. I know it has been far too long as we're almost at cycle 400. A quick overview. We've gotten rid of almost all the carbon dioxide. We got a whole bunch of polluted oxygen working its way down. And I put in a second tank farm, so one's got water, one's got polluted water. We're just slowly trying to get all this water cleaned up. But here's what we're going to talk about food. Last episode we were going to the other planets. So I now have a rocket platform over here. Oh, I wonder if you can dig down more. I've just been having the rover build till it's all out of battery. So he's running around doing stuff. His battery's got to be just about out. Same thing, we got one over here. These rovers dead. Yeah, too bad. And same thing over here. Yeah, we got the platforms. Suppose we don't need that. And then this base, I sent a dupe over here to dig. We found a hydrogen vent, a cool slush geyser, and then there's something else over there. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But what I kept finding was the food was running out, so I thought, let's investigate the food. So I've been running on barbecue, and all the high-end food has a spoil time of 4 cycles. And I believe my rocket was taking 4 cycles to get there and back. So the fridge, putting them in the refrigerator, cut the decay time in half, or doubled, whichever one that is. It went from 4 cycles to 8 cycles. No, I think it only took me 4 cycles to get there. Do you tell me what my estimated time is? Yeah, 1 tile per cycle. Yeah, so it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it doubled the longevity of the food. Yeah, we gotta go back here. And all the high-end food is like that. So frost buns, spoil time is 8. Barbecue is 4. Cooked fish is 4. Those are both +3. Pickled meal is only +1, but it's got 32 cycles. And then grub fruit preserve is +3. So we are switching to grub fruit preserve. I decided to build this just to investigate some of the next big ones. And they are all they're good quality, but they do not last. I was hoping the mixed berry pie would last longer. So we're going to switch to grub fruit preserve, not for the main source of food. They're still mostly going to be eating barbecue, but mostly for space flight, because it has a decay of 32 cycles. So to that end, we have a second... Oh, you're way too far away. Let's move this. I want this to store sucrose over here, because I can only filter one thing. So I'm filtering out grub fruit, and then I'll put sucrose in that container. And come on, save. The saves are getting to be quite long, and I'm not even on another planet yet. I think that can hit them both. Perfect. So to get grub fruit, you gotta have Sweetles or grub tending to the plant, so it switches from I don't even think I see one in there. From a spindly grub fruit to a regular grub fruit. So they have to come through and tend to them. So I've got this set for 5 critters, which is more than enough. Now both of these eat sulfur or sucrose, but I want to filter out the sucrose. Yeah, and these are set to sweep everything. So here's where I screwed up. It's important to point out when I do stuff wrong. I mean, this wasn't really a do stuff wrong as much as I thought I was paying attention and didn't. So we've got 78 tons of sulfur. There's more sulfur up here. There's plenty. I could have sworn when I looked quickly at the overview that this had a sulfur vent. And it doesn't. Hydrogen, steam, gold, cobalt, carbon, hot polluted oxygen, copper. Let's come over here. Minor volcanoes. Yeah. I don't have a sulfur vent. I could have sworn, like, that's on my checklist for spaced out. I could have sworn I checked for it, and I didn't. So who knows. But I did go and build the botanical analyzer. We're going to look at that seed, and we're going to start mutating things. And to mutate stuff, we're going to need a nuclear reactor. So that is today's goal, is we are going to start digging up this area and put in some nuclear. Is this mostly igneous? Yeah, so I'll queue all this up, we'll have them dig, then we'll come back. Now while they are digging, this requires operating or supplying. So it's not a researcher that runs the botanical analyzer or a farmer, it's an operator. We'll analyze. Nope, I thought there was one over here. Did it rot? It probably rotted. We can also start to dig all this out because there's just a bunch of water in there. Alright, I thought there was a seed to analyze. Apparently there isn't, but we got a lot of digging to do. So this is something that occasionally happens where my operator is stuck waiting for this, but it's turned off. So in order to get them to vent it, I have to flip the automation signal. Otherwise, they will just sit there forever. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like, puffs of polluted oxygen coming off of the water as it falls down. That's all from the top where my dupes are digging. I just saw this guy down here, sitting at an oil well and doing nothing. And now we can turn it off. And once this, I guess a whole bunch of this polluted water is falling off the edge. I mean, the polluted water tanks are almost full. And the regular water ones are almost empty. Like, I've just been flipping back and forth. There was a lot of water down here. Yeah, polluted water is flowing off of that side. Alright, well, we're still digging up top. Alright, who's getting attacked? You are. Just got that fleeing thing, and I'm like, alright, that bookshelf's gotta die. Alright, who got attacked? Just Nisbet? Come on. You, assigned to you. Alright, I just want to make sure nobody else was hurt. Alright. You guys are still pumping away. These are still... Yeah. At night they get down to 85. Which is awesome. How are these guys doing? Oh! Sweet! We're done! Alright. Now we got a big area cleaned out. What the heck do we need? We need... the reactor and the centrifuge. And I need to sneeze. That was quite loud. I'm assuming this all needs to just be made out of steel. Oh, and it's huge. So my ladders are in the way. Alright, well, we know we need to pump it out. We know we need steam. So let's get to work. That is horrible. Oh. I looked this up a little bit ago, which is why all my ladders are turning into plastic. If we come down to manufactured material, I have 104 tons of plastic. That's a bit much. I have no idea how much power this thing generates. or heat. Oh, look at that. Almost like I thought ahead, except I really, really didn't. That, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And those can then feed back into the machine. And then one of them just spills into the outside. And I'm assuming I'm going to need active cooling. All right, let me queue up a bunch of this stuff. I got to remove some ladder bits to get the reactor going, and then I'm going to need ways for dupes in lead suits to get in there. All right, so I think this... I've only looked at a little bit of people doing this, so I'm really just exploring and doing as I go. Like, I'm pretty sure this produces a lot of heat, and so can be put in here. I want my dupes in lead suits to deal with whatever I'm going to do radiation-wise. But this is where I want the radiation to come out. Then I want the centrifuge on the other side. Or I suppose I just put it up there. I don't know, lots of stuff to do and think about. I still need a place to put the reactor. No, not you, you. Right there should be fine. Oh, the game is getting laggy. See if that's wide enough. And then this will just be a crude oil liquid lock. Hey, nice. All right, so you need liquid coming in and you output something nasty. I have no idea what the heat level will be down there, but it should be fine. All right, we'll queue up the aqua tuner, the cooling loop, and we'll go from there. All right, nothing good in the printing pod. How's my water looking? Oh, I need the polluted water to get used up. And then I'm going to switch this over to regular water. Do I have any fast way of doing that? Not really. Let's just deconstruct that for now, and we'll wait. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do with depleted uranium, so I'm gonna pump it into space. I think you can turn it into refined metal and do some other stuff with it, but this will be fine. But lots more building to go. I need to make lead suits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How does this keep getting covered up in dirt? I guess it's meal lice dying? I don't know. And lead suits will make 6. They take glass and lead. Oh, I've got plenty of lead. How many are in here? 23 glossy Drecos. I think I'm good on plastic fur forever. I'm trying to figure out what kind of textile loom this is that it can weave lead. Because this does not take reed fiber. This is lead and glass. So these suits are made out of lead and fiberglass. Or fiber lead. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, they're heavy. Still just waiting on dupes to deliver. The suit dock shouldn't be super high use, so I think just peeling off of this pipe that I used to fill the liquid oxygen tank should give me plenty of oxygen. I don't know how much of these hold. No idea. I'm assuming they're the same 200 as everything else. See if we can get dupes to deliver the suits. That will be good. Start to get them filled up. Yeah, this is not a balanced system at all. How are we doing on food? Have we made any spin? Yes, we have. Now that we've made it, we can move it. Yeah, we already got 33,000 calories. Does it show up over here? Yeah, we got some stale barbecue in there. It's still on the rail. Oh yeah, there it is. And grapefruit preserve. Alright, we now have long-term space food. We've got plenty more grapefruit growing. I wasn't sure how much I needed, but this is probably overkill. Because it's pretty much the only mode I know how to play. Alright, do you have an overheat temperature? I don't think it does. What about a melt temperature? 2400. Okay. So yes, I'm going to want to deliver a bunch of uranium ore. And then just have it stored in here. I think it will be fine inside a steam room. Well, my first suit just got delivered. Not a whole lot of air in there yet. This one's... Yeah, that dock is full. It's just going to take some time. And we got the bottle emptier for some petroleum. And liquid pipes are going in. I think I caught this in time. I've been using this water from down here to run everything, and my tank's kind of emptied out because all this got backed up. So a little bit of rejiggering on the piping, and now the polluted water is filling up these tanks, and this water should be... yeah, getting back up into the system. So a couple of bathrooms got a little bit short. This has got a water tank, but this one doesn't, so it's almost out. Should be good. That is reachable, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. How are these looking on gas? I like doing my pipes this way because I get a nice visual indicator of which docks are full already. So I know these first 3 are full and it's still working on these, even though sometimes the bar looks like they might be full. It still isn't. And as always, big projects take a long time. We are getting closer. We got some petroleum, we got some gas pumps. We're still waiting on some radiant pipes. The suits are almost full. Wonder why that says... yeah, no idea. I don't know if the suit has 2 tanks or what the hell that means. Alright, now we need some liquid to put in there. Seems good. Nope. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. So you... I want to pull it from here. Actually, no, don't care. Doesn't matter where I pull it from. Nope, not into there. Big giant projects. There. Now we'll get some polluted water in here. And if you're above 30, turn on. I'm pretty sure steam comes out of here, but we will see if I'm wrong here shortly. What the... I hope they didn't just discover a niobium volcano. I just got this pop-up saying my dupes discovered this volcano, which I can't see. No idea. I was just thinking about... The game is quite laggy, and... Yeah, I have rovers on other planets, but they're all shut down now. So Spaced Out still has to work on its performance issues. But I was just weird, like, what buried object took me to a whole nother planet where nobody is? Come on, you can do it. Alright, a couple more pieces of pipe. I've got the checkpoints in, set to vacancy. So that should keep too many dupes from coming through. I have this door so I can limit it if I need to. Alright, he's moving pretty good. Actually, I probably need to make that ladder taller. I mean, some heat will probably pass through here, but I'm not too concerned about it. We've got active cooling down here to deal with it. You are not a fast builder. Alright, and we're down to grams. Very important to get liquid bridges in. I had an output pointing at the wrong input, and so nothing was coming out. Now we're getting some polluted water out of there. And it's all nice and de-germed. It has a long way to go. I just realized something I forgot. The cooling pipe needs some liquid in it for this to get started. And then I can probably put some just to dump on the floor as well. That would have been bad. I mean, I don't think anything would have happened. Alright, that cooling loop is effectively full. We can just do that. And whatever else comes up, comes up. We are so close. I'm just waiting for this vacuum to get the rest of the way across. Right, deconstruct that pump. Start cleaning all this out before I make it awful. No, can't deconstruct that power wire. I'm using it. Oh, same freaking thing. I need a bridge to force water into the cooling loop. There we go. Alright, let's sweep all that out of there just so my dupes don't think about picking it up later. That's now full. I think we'll leave that in there because once it comes out as steam, it'll be a bit slower. And then we can do that. How cold was this steel? I guess the diamond. There's a lot of cold stuff around here. I forget this whole area was negative 55. And I'll leave that pipe there in case I decide I need more. Alright, as soon as they're done sweeping this up, we're going to start making some uranium. Alright, we've queued up some uranium. We've got about a ton of it over here. Let's actually up the priority so they'll bring in more. Let's see what happens. Oh, very important. Not just in case a game crashes, but in case this entire design is so awful I need to actually turn around and start over. Alright, that's rotating fine. Alright, and you're just dropping stuff everywhere. Where did you go? You die. Yeah, high priority means an operator? Yep. Waiting for materials. What material are you waiting for? Ah, I thought they would move very slow in the lead suits, but it might just be because most of my dupes are quite old. Combat 7. Everybody's going after the shovels. Alright, where's one of my operators? Oh. Do they not have to sit there and constantly do that? Okay. Well, if they don't have to constantly do that, does that mean I can just do that? I mean, if that can auto-feed everything... I thought this required an operator. Alright, let's... I don't have as much uranium ore as I thought, so we're going to turn that off. Why are you building that from up there? Oh. We're about to get started. Seems very noisy. Yeah, so you're outputting the depleted uranium. Oh, and you are all super radioactive in there. Oh, and you just dumped that on the ground. Okay, and you can sweep that. You don't seem to be consuming very much water. There you go. There it is. So how often does it do that? I mean, you still didn't suck in much water. There's some. Alright, I thought this would produce a lot more heat than that. Huh. Oh, I mean, it's up and running. We're gonna have to play around with it, but... yeah, we're gonna need to double all this. Well, thank you all very much for watching. We're a bit over time, but I wanted to get this started. I have no idea what to do with it. So, I'll figure that out in the next episode. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the nice radioactive world next time.